Welcome to Homebuilder Digest Radio. The following article contains images that are not viewable through this recording. If you would like to see the examples for yourself, feel free to visit our website at www.homebuilderdigestradio.com. The best tiny home builders in the US. The tiny home movement has taken off significantly in the last decade, making finding the best tiny home builders as important as ever. At 500 or less square feet, tiny home living allows individuals and families to save money, live more environmentally friendly, and simplify their life. With the rising popularity of tiny homes, including television shows and tiny home villages sprouting up around the country, it is no surprise that there are more tiny home builders around the country than ever before. We researched extensively to create this list of the best tiny home builders in each state. Some states like Oregon, Colorado, and Tennessee have significantly more options than others. This has to do with a combination of local laws embracing tiny home living, a landscape that lends itself to exploring the great outdoors, and a population eager to live with more freedom. But keep in mind that you don't have to be limited by geography when choosing a tiny home builder. Many of those on this list will ship anywhere in the US and even Canada. The tiny home builders included in this list cover nearly anything you could be looking for. Although many builders offer pre-made models, just as many will personalize or completely custom design and build a home suited to your needs. The builders on this list create everything from mobile to stationary homes, those specialized in off-the-grid living and green building techniques, homes built specifically for the physically handicapped, to super luxurious homes, rustic hunting cabins, funky urban caravans, and more. Want to know who the best tiny home companies near me are or those in a specific state? Jump to see any state by clicking the link below. If you are thinking about building a custom home, we recommend checking each builder's license with a local licensing board, speaking to past clients, and using our bidding system to get competitive quotes from at least 3 contractors. Getting multiple bids is the best way to ensure you get a fair price and that bids include the complete scope of work. And if you'd like to know a way to get multiple bids for free, stick around until the end of the article. We first take a look at the tiny home builders of Alabama, starting with Timbercraft Tiny Homes. Timbercraft Tiny Homes of Guntersville is a tiny home builder advocating minimalist living and sustainability. Owned and operated by Doug Schroeder, their luxury tiny homes on wheels are high quality and affordable. In addition to the 4 models listed on their website, Timbercraft Tiny Homes will brainstorm with clients and research products and materials to design a completely custom home. Many green features are available, such as solar panels and a composting toilet, to allow you to build a completely off-the-grid home. Their models include the impressively creative Retreat, which is a towable home suitable for 6 people. Our next Alabama tiny home builder is Al Tiny Homes. Based in Mount Olive, Al Tiny Homes is a tiny home building company whose goal is to revolutionize their clients' way of living. Their lead construction professional has over 20 years of experience and can complete any kind of custom home you want in a wide range of styles and sizes. They have 3 models shown on their website: Freedom, the Dreamer, and Trinity, which you can adjust to your specifications. But typically, they draw up custom plans with each client to suit specific tastes and needs. All homes are built on mobile trailers and can be completed in 16, 18, 20, 24, 28, and 30-foot long designs. Next on the list, Harmony Tiny Homes. Located in Oxford, Harmony Tiny Homes are experienced builders trying to help others enjoy the flexibility of the tiny home movement. The company is run by Brian Booth, who has over 17 years of residential construction experience. All of their homes are built on wheels and are designed to be energy efficient, low maintenance, and comfortable for full-time living. Their homes make creative use of space and are exceptionally beautiful. Harmony Tiny Homes loves to upcycle and repurpose items in their builds, and can work with a range of sizes and pricing. They can build from pre-existing plans or collaborate with clients to design a one-of-a-kind tiny home. Lastly, they are a manufacturer member of the NOAH, or the National Organization of Alternative Housing. Up next, we have Atkinson Homes and Cottages in Childersburg, Alabama. Atkinson Homes and Cottages is committed to introducing people to a whole new living experience with their tiny homes. These homes have all the comforts, convenience, and luxury of a traditional home, with less cost and hassle. Clients can browse their model tiny homes or work with their team to design a custom home for their specific needs and style preferences. Their custom-designed authentic cabins can be designed to comfortably fit a family of 6. Zen Cottages will deliver tiny homes and cottages to Alabama, Florida, Georgia, Tennessee, Louisiana, and Mississippi. We now move on to the state of Alaska, starting with Tundra Tiny Houses. Tundra Tiny Houses is the first tiny home company in Alaska. Run by Coley Foster, each home is unique and custom built. Foster, who has a degree in renewable energy, was inspired to start a tiny home business in particular to meet the needs of those he saw living off the grid. Tundra Tiny Home sources as much construction material as possible locally and builds in an environmentally friendly manner. The company builds their own trailers onto which their homes are built. Tundra Tiny Homes start at around $45,000 and are an average size of 8.5 feet by 24 feet. Next on the list, we have Tiny Timber Homes, based in Big Lake, Alaska. Tiny Timber Homes was founded in 2015 by Jason Underhill and offers beautiful custom tiny homes. Underhill grew up on a family homestead in the interior Alaskan wilderness and worked with his father in logging, running the sawmill, and building cabins, later working on larger homes and running a successful contracting business. Through this work, he mastered his woodworking and carpentry skills, which he now applies to tiny homes. Tiny Timber Homes specializes in homes that are suited for the cold of Alaska winters. They offer several designs and sizes with standard floor plans, or they can create custom tiny homes. Now that we're done with Alaska, let's fly down south to the state of Arizona, starting with Uncharted Tiny Homes. Uncharted Tiny Homes is a premier tiny home builder in Cave Creek, Arizona. The tiny home builder has over 10 years of building and remodeling experience. Their homes are built to withstand the test of time and can be designed for full-time living or as a lovely vacation home. They have 8 standard models, all designed to be built on mobile trailers, ranging from $35,000 to $85,000 and from 150 to 350 square feet. All standard models are customizable to client needs, and their homes have been featured on HGTV's Tiny House Hunters. Next on the list, we have Tiny Treasure Homes, a family-owned tiny home building company run by Greg Montoya and his cousin, Johnny Rippey. Their vision is to, quote, bring hope, encouragement, and support to the next generation of home buyers by offering tiny houses on wheels. They are full-service tiny home builders offering complete or partial builds. They can use their own plans, customized to your needs, or will happily build based on a client's own prepared plans. The company is dedicated to green technology and healthy living, and infuses these ideas into their tiny homes. They currently have 3 customizable standard models available on their website. Up next, we have Lux Tiny, located in Lakeside, Arizona. They are a tiny home builder that has the ability to construct one of their own model homes or work with clients to design and build completely custom homes, focusing on building for either full-time living or vacation getaways. Most of their homes range from 160 to 399 square feet, and they currently have 6 models available on their website. Lux Tiny also operates the first tiny home community in the White Mountains of Arizona. Lastly, their homes have been featured on the television show Tiny House, Big Living. Up next, we have a new tiny home company from Phoenix, Arizona named Cinderbox Micro Dwelling. Their homes are designed by Damon Wake and Hunter Floyd, 2 architects specialized in high-end home design. They currently offer 2 designs, the Cinderbox Studio, which is a stationary tiny home, and the Cinderbox Mobile, which is a similar design but built on a trailer. The company can also design custom tiny homes suited to client needs. The standard Cinderbox model is 200 square feet and was inspired by the dichotomy found in desert life. The home has a burnt rough wood exterior and a soft clear wood interior aesthetic. We now bid farewell to the state of Arizona and move east to the state of Arkansas, starting with Slabtown Customs Tiny Houses. They are a tiny home builder located in Mountain View, Arkansas, and they build a variety of custom portable small houses, cabins, and offices. These homes are either on skids to sit permanently at one site or on trailers for mobility. Most are 8 by 16 feet or 8 by 26 feet in size. Slabtown Customs Tiny Houses either work off of plans of previous houses they've built, or they draw up custom plans for each client. The company was founded more than 9 years ago by Scott Stewart, who has been a builder for years and grew up working in the lumber industry. His interest in tiny home living started in the early 2000s when he began to use extra lumber to create small cabins and storage units, and his work has been featured on FYI's Tiny House Nation. Up next, from the city of Glenwood, is Davis Portable Buildings, Arkansas, a tiny home builder that sells several different styles of portable tiny homes. The company offers at least 4 standard models starting at $15,999, and these models are customizable with different wiring packages, plumbing, framed walls, insulated windows, and more. Davis Portable Buildings was established in 1987 and is one of the oldest portable building dealers in the state. And that's it for the state of Arkansas. We now move on to the state of California, starting with Zen Cottages. Zen Cottages is a premier tiny home builder in San Diego. Their first home was designed as a solution for affordable housing. Today, they offer 3 pre-built tiny home models that can be personalized based on client needs, or they can design and build fully custom tiny homes. The pre-built models range from 20 to 32 feet and can accommodate between 2 and 4 people. Located in Santa Cruz, we now move on to Molecule Tiny Homes. This company is operated by brothers-in-law Jason Dietz and Gabriel Williams, who have built high-end tiny homes since 2011. Their homes are available either on wheels or on foundations, and are all original and customized. Many have porches and balconies, and one even has a rock climbing wall. One of their projects is a waterfront home for an Intuit executive that featured a surfboard island, bamboo reed floors, a concrete countertop, and an outdoor shower. They have received a fair amount of press, including from Forbes. Up next is Humble Handcraft, located in Ojai Valley. They build craftsman-style micro-cabins that make little to no impact on the surrounding environment. Run by Ryan O'Donnell, the company builds all of their homes with 100% renewable energy. Humble Handcraft's homes are designed to blend into the natural environment, and they are known for their use of local and reclaimed materials, including old-growth redwood, barton, and cotton mill flooring. Moving on to Avava Systems, based in San Francisco. Avava Systems creates high-quality, sustainable, prefabricated homes using innovative technologies and materials. What started in 2006 as a Burning Man art project is now a company challenging traditional building methods by creating new ways to meet the environmental and economic problems facing the future. They have 3 models ranging from 264 to 480 square feet that can be customized with different colors and decorative finishes. Building components are shipped in flat-packed boxes for easy transportation and assembly. Their work has been featured in Business Insider, Country Living, Time, Dezeen, and 7x7. Honorable mentions. Other notable tiny home builders in California include Blue Homes, Q Cabins, My Bunk Houses, California Tiny House, River City Tiny House, and Lil Abode. Let's now move on to Colorado, starting with Tumbleweed Tiny House Company. Located in Colorado Springs, this tiny home builder was called the Cadillac of the tiny house world by Forbes. Founded in 1999, they are now the largest manufacturer of tiny house RVs in North America and one of the few RVIA certified tiny house RV builders in the country. They offer 4 models that can be fully customized, or they will build a 100% unique custom home. Their work has been featured on HGTV and in national publications. In addition to building tiny homes for individual clients, they have also built a tiny house village in Mount Hood, Oregon. Up next, Rocky Mountain Tiny Houses. Rocky Mountain Tiny Houses designs and builds tiny homes with an emphasis on customization. Officially founded in 2013 in Durango, Colorado by Greg Parham, their philosophy is built on the notion that shelter should be a place of pride and comfort, yet one of simplicity and affordability. Although they have 13 prior models you can work from, each of their homes is built from scratch according to the needs of its owner. They are one of the country's most established tiny home builders and offer unique and creative tiny homes at a high quality and great cost. Their target price for a typical 8x16 tiny house model with average finishes is about $37,000, although they can build more complex and larger homes for anywhere upwards of $100,000. Next, Sprout Tiny Homes. Sprout Tiny Homes builds sustainable, green, energy-efficient tiny homes with chemical-free interiors. This uniquely talented team of entrepreneurs and builders take pride in their green building practices and lessening their impact on the environment through helping others join the tiny home movement. Sprout Tiny Homes offer models on wheels or a foundation with a variety of floor plans that can be adjusted to suit individual needs. They work with a network of innovative vendors of accessories, furniture, and high-tech features to create tiny homes that are comfortable, practical, and beautiful. Moving on, we have Mitchcraft Tiny Homes, located in Fort Collins. They are a tiny home builder with unique, clever, and beautiful tiny homes. Built to the highest standards, these homes are loaded with personality and creative space-saving features. They offer a large variety of floor plans and optional features to make custom homes that suit each individual client's needs and dreams. All of their homes are designed to be highly livable and mobile. Mitchcraft Tiny Homes have been featured on HGTV's Tiny House Hunters. And to close off Colorado, we have Tiny Diamond Homes. They are a tiny home builder that only builds custom tiny homes. Their team works closely with clients to create unique homes that surpass their needs and visions, and at a price they can afford. All of their homes are built on a mobile trailer and are created to the highest safety standards. These homes are specially built to endure the stresses of the road and various weathers, making them the perfect tiny homes for full-time living and traveling the country. Honorable mentions. Other notable tiny home builders in Colorado include Simplicity Tiny Homes, Rhino Cubed, F9 Productions, and Walker Wilderness Enterprises. At the time of this article's writing, we were unable to find any tiny home builders from the states of Connecticut or Delaware. If you are aware of one, please let us know and contact us so we can update the page. Moving on to the sole tiny home builder from the District of Columbia, Minim Homes. Minim Homes has the goal to fully reimagine the mobile microhome by adding modern aesthetics, increasing off-grid options, and increasing overall livability. The company sells plans to their tiny homes, or they ship prepared models nationwide. Up next, the state of Florida, where we start with Sanctuary Tiny Homes. Located in Orlando, Florida, Sanctuary Tiny Homes builds aesthetically beautiful and environmentally responsible tiny homes. All of their homes are 100% custom and designed with each unique homeowner in mind. Their tiny homes start as low as $37,000. They also offer custom trailers for those looking to build their own homes and shells for people who are not ready for a complete DIY project. The company was founded after its owners built their own tiny home and were approached by others to help them do the same. One of their main objectives is to help others realize financial stability through tiny home living. Up next we have Blue Ox Bungalows, a tiny home builder located in Orange City, Florida. The company offers completed models and options for DIY projects such as trailers, shells, and complete kits. The company is also happy to work directly with clients to custom design homes suited to their needs, style, and budget. Their completed models range from anywhere between $29,000 to $39,000. Blue Ox Bungalows gets its name from their commitment to building homes that are tough as an ox, and yet as homey as a comfortable bungalow. Up next we have Cornerstone Tiny Homes. They are an RVIA certified builder of tiny homes located in Longwood, Florida. Cornerstone Tiny Homes CEO Brett Hiltbrand previously spent years working with Habitat for Humanity. It was there that he was inspired to design and build tiny homes for clients. Along with his out-of-the-box team, the company works with clients throughout the design and build process to create custom homes that suit their needs. Cornerstone Tiny Homes also provides 7 finished models and shells, with their homes ranging from 30 to 32 feet in length. Rounding off the state of Florida, we have A New Beginning Tiny Homes. Located in Orlando, they are a new tiny home company founded by Adam Lemon. Lemon has been a remodeling contractor for over 15 years and has worked on everything from beautiful custom cabinetry to multi-million-dollar home remodels. A New Beginning Tiny Homes focuses on building beautiful, custom, craftsman-style tiny homes. Previous homes by the company have included a rock climbing wall, reclaimed cedar tub, and stained glass windows. Lemon is known to add many personalized and one-of-a-kind touches to his tiny homes, particularly using his quality woodworking skills. Up next, we go to the state of Georgia, starting with Mustard Seed Tiny Homes. They are a premium tiny house builder outside of Atlanta, Georgia, run by Clint and Hailey Gooch. Mustard Seed Tiny Homes are high-end, affordable, modern, and built with excellent craftsmanship and attention to detail. In addition to building custom tiny homes, they also sell custom trailers and different stages of tiny house shells for the DIY type. Mustard Seed Tiny Homes is dedicated to the philosophy that big change starts small, and gives a portion of the profit from each home towards helping people internationally and locally with housing needs. Up next, from Eatonton, Georgia, we have Free Range Tiny Homes. They offer completed models of tiny homes and offices for sale. The Free Range Tiny Homes team has over 30 years of experience in the trailer and construction business. The company grew out of a passion for building unique structures and the love of the tiny home movement. It all started when they came together to build a tiny vacation home for their families, and were almost immediately flooded with requests for more. Their 325 square foot Skyline home won Best of Show at the 2016 Florida Tiny House Festival. Moving on, we have Hummingbird Tiny Housing. Located in Danville, Georgia, Hummingbird Tiny Housing builds custom tiny homes on wheels. The company has over 35 years of experience in building and offers many beautiful features for their tiny homes, including everything from wood floors, retractable porches, and cathedral ceilings. Their mobile tiny homes weigh about 9,500 pounds and are made with 6-inch pine wood on the exterior and 2x4 pine boards on the interior. Next, we have Otter Hollow Design. Based in Canton, Georgia, Otter Hollow Design is a tiny home builder as well as a home repair and renovation company. They also build rustic farmhouse furniture and decor. Otter Hollow Design has built multiple tiny homes, including those on foundations and those on trailers for mobility. His homes can be built on or off the grid and feature an abundance of custom woodwork and cabinetry and unique features such as lights made out of plumbing pipe. Lastly, we have Tiny Home Builders in Cumming, Georgia. Tiny Home Builders builds tiny homes on wheels that range in size from about 96 to 160 square feet. Founded in 2010, the company now offers 4 basic tiny home models, all on wheels, as well as a tiny shed on a foundation that is perfectly suited as an office or craft room. Their models include single-level homes that have retired couples in mind. Tiny Home Builders have a very upfront pricing guide to ensure they can offer clients transparency and the best prices. The company is also dedicated to providing guidance and support for those wishing to make the switch to tiny living. It's time we bid farewell to Georgia and say aloha to the island state of Hawaii and their tiny home builders. Starting with Habitats Hawaii, a tiny home builder focused on sustainable communities and building. The company is owned and operated by 2 women, Barry Rose and Joanna Tilbury. Their homes are designed to allow owners to blend the indoors and outdoors whenever they choose, reduce their carbon footprint, and be a fully self-contained and functional living space. All models are fully equipped for generating solar power and have metal roof gutters for rainwater catchment. They currently have 7 tiny home models available on their website and can build new custom homes according to clients' needs and style. Up next, we have Tiny Pacific Houses. Tiny Pacific Houses provides Hawaii with RVIA certified custom travel trailer RVs. They also provide legal tiny houses, ADUs, and Ohana units. The company is run by Brandon Harden, who was born and raised in Hawaii before going to school in Oregon and playing in the NFL. Harden was inspired to found this company back in his home state after seeing a tiny house community in Eugene that housed people experiencing homelessness. His goal is to help deal with his state's homeless problem and provide stability for Native Hawaiians who have been displaced. Tiny Pacific Houses offers 25 different models that are all built to order by the Northwest's premier tiny house builder, Tiny Mountain Houses. Moving on, we have Island Tiny Homes. Founded by Kalani Aselin, Island Tiny Homes is a tiny home builder that offers a range of completed tiny homes or shells for those who wish to build themselves. All of their homes are built on custom trailers. Their homes take an average of 1 to 4 months to build depending on model and material finishes, and are built in an eco-friendly manner. Their most common tiny home design has 160 square foot of ground floor area and 80 square feet of loft space. They also offer a basic tiny home shell starting at $29,400, a basic turnkey model that includes all electric, plumbing, and appliances installed at $35,200, and a deluxe turnkey model that starts at $58,200. Aloha means hello, but also goodbye, and that's why we bid aloha to the islands of Hawaii and move on to the state of Idaho. First on the list, we have Tiny Idahomes. Tiny Idahomes is a family-owned and operated business in Caldwell, Idaho that specializes in custom tiny homes on wheels. Run by owners Anka and Jesse Collinsworth, they assist clients through the entire project, from design through build. Prices for their tiny homes typically range from $24,000 to $64,500. They currently have 5 models available on their website or can design and build custom homes. Tiny Idahome's most recent tiny house features a number of creative features. On the market for $68,899, it can expand in size and has a dining room, bedroom, and lounge that slide out with the push of a button. Up next is Tiny Portable Cedar Cabins of Spirit Lake, Idaho. They fuse the mobility of an RV with the quality of a custom-built home. Run by Dave Bates, the company designs and builds RV-certified tiny homes on wheels, ranging in size from 144 to 400 square feet. Their custom builds seek to include many features that suit their owners, such as a home office or full-size bathtub. Tiny Portable Cedar Cabins have 15 models of past custom homes listed on their website, and their customization is endless. Their homes have been featured on HGTV and by New York Magazine. We now shift focus to the tiny home builders of the state of Illinois, starting with Bantam Built Homes, located in South Elgin in the heart of the American Midwest. This premier tiny home builder was founded in 2015 and became one of the fastest growing tiny home builders in the country. Their goal is to provide high-quality tiny homes with unrivaled craftsmanship at affordable prices. All of their homes are on wheels and can be customized to individual needs and styles, with prices starting at $50,000. Their work has been featured on FYI's Tiny House Nation. Next we have Switchgrass Tiny Homes, founded by Byron and Jessica Denhart. The couple's creative and artistic backgrounds and building talent is evident in their home designs. In particular, Byron has a background in construction project management and holds a degree in industrial design from the University of Illinois. Their homes have a modern design aesthetic that maximizes headroom and natural light. As much as possible, they use reclaimed, recycled, and natural materials and try to use eco-minded building techniques. The company does not have any models. Each of their tiny homes is 100% custom designed and built from the ground up. Switchgrass Tiny Homes is a member of the NOAH, or the National Organization of Alternative Housing. Moving on to the state of Indiana, we start with Unplugged Houses. Unplugged Houses is one of Indiana's premier tiny house companies. All of their homes are custom built on wheels. They range from 16 to 28 feet in length and are all 8 feet 6 inches wide, with a maximum height of 13 feet 6 inches to meet the Department of Motor Vehicles requirements. Unplugged Houses can be based on one of their 4 prepared floor plans or can be entirely custom designed. The homes are built from the ground up to maximize space and often include custom furniture with multiple functions and creative storage solutions. Prices for Unplugged Houses start at $35,000 and take 8 to 14 weeks depending on size and features. Up next, we have Carpenter Owl of Bloomington, Indiana. They are a tiny home and studio building company that specializes in organic design and natural materials. Their goal is to create healthy spaces that help more people live simply. Their designs and building techniques are eco-friendly, and as much as possible, they try to use local materials. Carpenter Owl offers model homes, or they can work with you to design and build a completely custom home. In addition to tiny homes, the company happily makes custom studios or temporary spaces for whatever your needs, such as gardening, art, yoga, or music. We now move to the tiny home builders of the state of Iowa, starting with Tiny Vastu Cabin. Tiny Vastu Cabin of Fairfield is a father and son tiny home building team. Drawing upon 40 plus years of residential construction experience, Tiny Vastu Cabin aims to build natural tiny homes that provide their owners with all the comforts of a larger home. They try to mold each tiny home design to its owner's lifestyle, saving them time and money to enjoy nature and travel the world. Tiny Vastu Cabin borrows their name from the ancient Indian principles of Vastu, hoping their cabins are used to support the growth of peace and happiness in their residents. Their cabins start at $29,900 and up. We now move to the sole tiny home builder of Kansas, Cabin Manufacturing. Cabin Manufacturing of Fort Scott, Kansas builds tiny cabins. These homes are designed specifically for hunters, but could easily be used by others. All of their cabins are completely mobile. The company offers specifications for 3 different models and will happily personalize these to the owner's need. The interior of their tiny homes is extremely comfortable and high-end with a rustic cabin feel. Their standard home is 8 feet 6 inches wide and 24 feet long with a bump out for added space, coming in at around 204 square feet. Moving on, representing the state of Kentucky's tiny home builders, we have Amish Kentucky. Amish Kentucky builds and sells Amish-crafted small homes. Because family relations are important in Amish communities, these tiny homes are designed around family needs and considerations. All homes are built with the finest craftsmanship. Amish Kentucky is also enthusiastic about sharing with clients the benefits of tiny home living, retiring to a tiny home, and to help clients finance their homes. Their homes are also available as shells for the owners to completely build themselves. They have many models that can be customized with different numbers of bedrooms, including a loft or not, many kitchen features, mobile or stationary, and more. Up next is the state of Louisiana, starting with Tiny Houses in Arnaudville. They are a new tiny home manufacturer founded in 2017 and are currently in the process of building their first 3 models. Their homes are all custom made and built on wheels to be highly livable and easily movable. Their goal is to provide high-quality, handcrafted, custom-built tiny homes that will last for years. They are dedicated to artfully crafting beautiful and efficient spaces for those who want to live easy, lessen stress, and enjoy the simple things in life. Clients can personalize one of their floor plans or work with a team to create an entirely customized home. Also in the state of Louisiana is Preservation Tiny House Company, a New Orleans-based tiny home builder founded by Tim Dean in 2016. The company designs and builds tiny homes that are inspired by the city's historic architecture. Currently, they offer 3 different design models: the New Orleans Shotgun, the Creole Cottage, and the Greek Revival. They also plan to design a future model based on a local carriage house. Dean is a carpenter by trade and has spent over 10 years renovating historic homes in New Orleans. As the city is already accustomed to smaller homes with space-saving layouts, he was inspired to transition his work into tiny home building. That wraps up Louisiana. We now move on to the state of Maine, starting with Creative Cottages. They create small homes using environmentally sensitive building practices. Their energy-efficient homes are a bit larger than most of the tiny homes on this list, but still fit within the trends of the tiny home movement. Run by designer/builder R. McAllister Lloyd, who has over 30 years of custom design experience, Creative Cottages works with their clients to come up with the best use of the space while integrating function and intimacy. Their goal is to create comfortable, multifunctional spaces that serve as a place for families to gather and build memories. Our second tiny home builder from the state of Maine is appropriately named Tiny Homes of Maine. They are a female-led small business located in Windham. Owned and operated by Corrine Watson, Tiny Homes of Maine LLC was founded on Corrine's passion to help people live in a quality but affordable home. Corrine works with the client to design a completely customized tiny home. Her background in electrical engineering and creative design style has proven to produce efficient, stylish, tiny homes that are built to withstand harsh Maine winters. Tiny Homes of Maine not only builds custom tiny homes on wheels, but any custom mobile structure, whether it's a home office, food truck, artist studio, granny pod, or vacation home. We now enter the state of Maryland and their tiny home builders, starting with Habitat Spaces. Habitat Spaces was founded in 2012 by Bill and Sue Thomas after 30 years in the historic renovation and custom home business. Their tiny homes, called Hobs, range from 275 to 750 square feet. They have a unique natural look and are built with refurbished and local materials. Habitat homes include a full kitchen, full bath, main level bedroom, and a loft. Their homes are designed for either full-time living, to be used as a guest cottage, or as a vacation home. They are also sold as shells for DIY builders. Finished homes by Habitat Spaces start at $85,000. Habitat Spaces has built 13 homes for Blue Moon Rising, an ecotourism retreat. Next on the list, we have Civic Works. Civic Works Tiny Homes is a Baltimore-based tiny home initiative. They offer 5 customizable models, all less than 500 square feet, and they are built on trailers. They contain a living area, a sleeping loft, a kitchen, and a bathroom. Civic Works Tiny Homes are built by Baltimore City youth who are learning construction skills and earning their GEDs. All work is supervised by trained professionals, and the homes are built to RVIA certification standards. These homes focus on energy efficiency and affordability. Their first model contained more than a dozen green and energy-saving materials and technologies. Rounding off our list for Maryland are two partner companies, Container Homes of Maryland and I Can Build It LLP. These partner companies design and build tiny homes in Maryland. Container Homes of Maryland is a design team that specializes in structures built from old shipping containers. I Can Build It LLP is a division focused on tiny homes, general remodeling, and home improvement. Their tiny homes can be built on wheels or a foundation, and are carefully designed for comfortable living. With Maryland done, we now move on to the state of Massachusetts, starting with B&B Precision Builders, otherwise known as B&B Micro Manufacturing. They are from the city of North Adams, Massachusetts, and are a home building company recently shifted into tiny home manufacturing. Owned by Mitchell Bressett and Jason Koperniak, the company builds tiny homes for vacation rental companies and custom-designed tiny homes for individuals. As long as the home is road legal, they are happy to build any features into it, such as a slide off the roof. These architecturally chic houses are on wheels and cost between $30,000 and $75,000 and can be built extremely quickly. As of May 2017, the company had built 14 tiny homes and renovated 3 others. Up next, Getaway, a tiny home vacation company that grew out of an idea from students at the Harvard Graduate School of Design and was seen on Shark Tank. Getaway designs homes that range from 160 to 200 square feet. All homes include a queen bed, stove, fridge, sink, toilet, and shower. They partner with the previous entry, B&B Precision Builders, to build their homes. Their homes are all located in the woods within a few hours' drive from Boston and New York City, and are designed to provide rental vacation escapes from the hustle and bustle of city life. Getaway homes emphasize their natural surroundings and show that sometimes less is more. Next on the list is the state of Michigan, starting with Michigan Tiny Homes of Grand Rapids. They produce high-quality Amish-constructed tiny homes. The company was founded by Travis Rabenberg, a world traveler who is accustomed to living in small places such as boats. In addition to custom-built tiny homes, the company also provides boathouses, guest houses, cottages, and hobby caves. Their units are all customizable with additional features such as lofts, porches, dormers, and off-the-grid living. Clients can either buy fully furnished homes or a basic shell that can be completed by the owner. Next on the list, and not to be confused with the previous entry, is Michigan Tiny House. Michigan Tiny House is a tiny home building company in Whitmore Lake. They are interested in helping like-minded individuals learn how to enter the tiny house movement and enjoy living spaces under 500 square feet. The company currently has one finished model for sale. The 144 square foot home has a bathroom, kitchen, 1 bedroom, and is available for $49,500. The company also accepts custom orders to create tiny homes that suit a client's specific needs. Next on the list, we have Wilderness Cabins, located in Orion, Michigan. They build cabins, tiny homes, and steel-constructed buildings and deliver them to clients ready for occupancy. Their model tiny house is 320 square feet and has the option of up to 2 bedrooms and 1 or 2 lofts. Their wilderness cabins can be built up to 400 square feet and designed to sleep up to 8 adults comfortably. Homes are highly adaptable to client need. They also have houseboats and tiny homes built from old shipping containers. Last on the list for Michigan, we have Pixie Palace Hut Company. They are a family-owned business in northern Michigan specializing in English-style shepherd's hut tiny houses. These homes are designed and built on trailers with cast iron wheels. Each hut is built to individual specifications. Materials are sourced from local vendors and artisans. These craftsman-made and bespoke traditional huts are insulated for use year-round. Kitchenettes, bathrooms, electrical outlets, and custom cabinets and bunk beds can be incorporated as needed. Not necessarily designed for full-time living, the huts make the perfect guest room, artist studio, home office, man cave, playroom, or in-law apartment. We now proceed to the state of Minnesota, starting with Tiny Green Cabins. Located in Lino Lakes and founded in 2008, they build custom tiny homes for clients. The company is run by President and CEO Jim Wilkins. Their homes are transportable, sustainable, and healthy. Each home is one of a kind and designed for the customer. Homes range from 64 to 400 square feet, not including lofts, and prices start at $12,000. For people who want to build their own home, Tiny Green Cabins also sells plans and/or shells. Up next, Alpha Tiny Homes. Alpha Tiny Homes, located in White Bear Lake, offers clients tiny homes that are affordable, durable, and functional. They have 20-foot models starting at $16,950 and 30-foot homes starting at $29,950. Alpha Tiny Homes are all pre-wired to connect to power or water, or can be used off the grid with alternative energy systems. Their homes are ideal for a primary residence, off-grid cabin, fishing cottage, backyard cabin, or a craft cave. We now go to the state of Mississippi, starting with Tiny House Life. Located in Prentice, Tiny House Life design and create tiny homes and garden houses using reclaimed building materials. Led by in-house architect and CEO James Ray Polk, the company was founded in 2016 on values of creativity and sustainability. They offer complete customization on all of their products. Their price range starts at about $25,000 for an empty shell, built on a 24-foot trailer for people who want to design and build their own interior. They are proud to build their homes with 99% American-made products. On to the tiny home builders from the state of Missouri, we start with Custom Container Living. Custom Container Living is an Archie, Missouri-based construction company that builds custom tiny homes out of old shipping containers. These beautiful homes are cost-effective, easily transportable, and durable. They are perfect for full-time living, weekend getaways, hunting cabins, detached offices, and man or she caves. Homes are either 20 or 40 feet long and can be built with any number of different options, floor plans, and personalized finishes. Pricing is between $20,000 and $55,000, and cabins can be delivered to all lower 48 states. Our second entry for the state of Missouri is Classic Building Scales, a leading portable building company in the Midwest. They offer tiny homes and small cabins. All of their homes are built with Amish craftsmanship. Their cabin option, which is the closest thing they sell to a tiny house, can be used as a guest room or as a storage shed. They offer various floor plans and can make a number of interior and exterior alterations to suit your needs. Lastly, we have Mini Mansion Tiny Home Builders. Mini Mansion Tiny Home Builders is a tiny home building company in St. Peters, Missouri, led by Mark and Emily Mitchell. Mark has over 30 years of construction experience, and Emily has 20 years in real estate. They offer 9 models which can be customized to client need and wish. Their strong and affordable tiny homes are built on wheels and can be shipped anywhere in the nation. For enthusiasts who wish to do their work on their own tiny homes, Mini Mansion Tiny Home Builders will sell a construction shell. Let's move on to the state of Montana and their tiny home builders. First on the list is A Room of One's Own. A Room of One's Own builds custom tiny wooden cabins with 100% reclaimed lumber. Charles Finn, founder and builder, is inspired by Thoreau and approaches each project as a piece of art. Each home is full of character and has a unique look and customized layout. They can be mobile or stationary, and most include reclaimed or handmade doors and windows and a metal roof with a skylight. Electricity and plumbing are not included, but they do include a wood stove, 2-burner propane stove, and an oil lamp. Plus, each home from A Room of One's Own includes a copy of Thoreau's Walden for inspiration. Number 2 on our list is Eco-Built of Billings, Montana. Eco-Built is committed to pioneering innovative and efficient advances in home building for the future living environment. Their homes manage to reduce size and energy demand without sacrificing quality and comfort. Their homes bridge the gap between RVs, manufactured homes, and modulars, and have a unique steel skid type patented frame system. Homes can be custom built, or you can choose from one of their many models. We now reach the state of Nebraska and their tiny home builders, with the first on the list, Tiny Midwest. Tiny Midwest is a custom tiny home design and build firm run by builders who live in tiny houses themselves. In this way, they have a unique perspective on what works well in tiny home design and can help their clients understand how to turn their ideas into a practical home. Tiny Midwest entered the tiny home movement inspired by its environmental and economic benefits and means of living simplistically. Tiny Midwest also offers consulting services and will help individuals who are doing their own tiny home builds or renovate existing tiny homes. Let's move on to Nevada's tiny home builders, starting with Old Hippie Design. Old Hippie Design is a Las Vegas-based tiny home building company. For them, tiny home living is much more than about downsizing. It's an opportunity to gain new freedoms from mortgages, large maintenance expenses, utility bills, and being tied down to one location. Old Hippie Design's tiny homes are set apart by their custom woodworking and creativity. They aim to build tiny homes on wheels that reflect their owners, and therefore, they work closely with their clients to custom design tiny homes. Their homes have been seen on DIY and HGTV. Next on the list, we have Tahoe Tiny Houses and Trailers. They design and create unique, upscale, multifunctional, freestanding units and sell renovated Airstream trailers. They like to say, if you can think it, we can build it. All services are custom and the possibilities of what you can put into your tiny home are endless. Their in-house design team works closely with clients to create homes that incorporate their vision, lifestyle, and unique hobbies, all within their budget. Tahoe Tiny Houses and Trailers currently offer 8 feet, 10 feet, and 12 feet buildings for towing purposes. All homes can be insulated to handle the changing of the seasons. Our last entry for Nevada is Sierra Tiny Homes Reno, a tiny house builder that offers model homes and custom design services. They currently have 4 different model homes for sale online, starting at $59,900. Sierra Tiny Homes Reno can build a range of structures, including backyard cottages for extra living space to tiny houses on wheels. They will work closely with clients to find a solution that meets their budget and lifestyle. Their roomy retreat home was featured on HGTV's Tiny House Hunters. They also have a location in Sacramento, California. We now move on to the state of New Hampshire with their tiny home builders. First on the list, Tiny House Northeast. Tiny House Northeast is a family-run tiny home designer and builder. The company began as a means to simplify life, use less natural resources, and save money. Their tiny homes are extremely energy efficient and weather fortified to meet the demands of the region. Tiny House Northeast can build a tiny house to be delivered and set on a foundation, or offer wheel houses, tiny homes on wheels that are 100% custom design built. The company prides itself on building a client's lifestyle into each home and is happy to build unique layouts for clients with physical limitations and special needs. They also design and build multi-purpose furniture fit for tiny home living. At the time of this article's writing, we were unable to find any entries for the state of New Jersey. Do you know of a great tiny home builder in New Jersey? Feel free to visit our website and let us know. We now move on to New Mexico's tiny home builders. First on the list, Southwest Tiny Homes. Southwest Tiny Homes is a new tiny home business in Williamsburg whose main mission is to help others leave a smaller footprint by becoming more eco-friendly in their living habits. They hope that their homes help their owners experience more in life without being tied down by a mortgage. President Steve Villines is an accomplished custom home builder. This young business offers 12 floor plans, but will also custom design homes for each client's specific needs and desires. Homes start at $18,000 for a trailer and shell, or can cost up to $85,000 for a fully finished home. One of Villines' homes was featured on FYI's Tiny House Nation. Our second entry for New Mexico is Shopdog Builds. Shopdog Builds create tiny homes to suit any design, environment, or need. Run by Bob Davis and Ben Bartel, Shopdog Builds approaches every project with enthusiasm, grace, and fun. Their only criteria for taking on a home project is that it be self-sustaining, off the grid, and fully functioning in design. Their homes are solar powered with onboard water systems and composting toilets, making them have a very small environmental impact. As much as possible, recycled materials are used in their projects in creative ways. The result is beautiful, sustainable, and affordable projects that are as much works of art as they are comfortable homes. Our final entry for the state of New Mexico is Piney Pods, a company that creates tiny home kits. These kits are designed to be set up in a matter of hours, providing an easy and efficient tiny home option with a contemporary design and sleek style. They are designed to be versatile in use, whether it be for a dwelling, office, retail space, or extra storage. Prices start at $36,500 for the 180 square foot shell and $48,000 for a 350 square foot shell. Piney Pods is also working on a development project in Red River called The Haven, which will be New Mexico's first tiny home community. And that rounds off the state of New Mexico. Up next, the state of New York, starting with Tiny Hamptons Homes, a family-owned and operated tiny home building company, and the first on Long Island. The owners are Mark and Jessica Dunkirk, who have long had a passion for creative design and have many years of design and construction experience. In 2016, they shifted their focus to help others embrace the freedom offered by tiny living. They use top-of-the-line materials and finishes to create upscale tiny homes with a unique and modern aesthetic. Standard features include exterior cedar siding, metal roofing, and pine tongue and groove or shiplap interior siding. They offer models, or you can custom design your home with their team. Next for the state of New York is Bear Creek Carpentry. They are a family-run construction company in the mountains of New York. They take great pride in their old-world craftsmanship using the latest technology. Their team works directly with clients to come up with a tiny home design that best suits their needs. Their goal is to keep prices low, and so they do not subcontract outwork. Bear Creek Carpentry is flexible in its design and building process and offered clients a number of options for buying completed homes, finished shells, or just design plans. Bear Creek Carpentry homes are meant for all seasons, and their homes are available on wheels or as tiny stationary cabins. Our last tiny home builder for the state of New York is Tiny Houses of the Hudson Valley. They are a family-run tiny home company in Kingston, New York. They have an accomplished team of craftsmen with a passion for building durable, sustainable, comfortable, and low-maintenance tiny homes. All homes are made to order according to each client's requirements. They offer different shells with numerous optional features. All homes are built using green construction practices and can be built to function off the grid. Prices start around $17,000 for a dried shell and around $75,000 for a completely finished home. We now move on to the tiny home builders of the state of North Carolina, starting with Brevard Tiny House Company. Brevard Tiny House Company is a small family-owned business in western North Carolina that seeks to offer alternative housing options to people who want to live more economically and environmentally conscious. Their diverse staff is a mixture of ambitious young workers and experienced industry professionals. Their master builder has more than 30 years of building experience. The team is eager to work closely with their clients and receive input on their needs and wishes throughout the process. Brevard Tiny House Company creates uniquely personal homes that are both affordable and comfortable. Next on the list is Perch and Nest of Winston-Salem. Perch and Nest build one-of-a-kind tiny homes for simple living. Their team of home builders, carpenters, designers, upcyclers, and licensed professionals build custom homes from scratch or can restore spaces according to client needs. Perch and Nest can build homes on wheels or on a foundation. They also create shells for clients who wish to put the finishing touches on themselves. Their homes are incredibly chic and high-end and ooze personality. Our third tiny home builder from North Carolina is Tiny Life Construction. Tiny Life Construction is a tiny home builder located in Greensboro. They are passionate about embracing new challenges and believe in the importance of helping others declutter and simplify their lives. By redefining what people consider home, they want to help clients embrace their next adventure. Tiny Life Construction has pre-made models as well as the ability to custom design and build homes according to individual needs and tastes. They also sell home plans to those wishing to build their own. Tiny home prices range from $35,000 to $68,000. Our fourth builder from North Carolina is Migration Tiny Homes, located in Richfield. They are a construction company that creates strong, efficient tiny homes. They are client-focused, goal-oriented, and work to design homes that meet their clients' needs. Migration Tiny Homes offer model homes that can be built in different configurations, styles, and sizes. You can also get a completely customized tiny home on wheels. Dedicated to sustainability, all homes have the option of being built off the grid, with solar power and a rain catchment system. They source as much material as possible from local suppliers. Our last feature for North Carolina is Wishbone Tiny Homes. Wishbone Tiny Homes is a family-owned and operated tiny home company focused on meeting the diverse needs of the next generation of homeowner. Their goal is to contribute to Asheville's local economy, employment opportunities, and help solve the city's urban density problems. Their team is full of experts in building green and adding sustainable elements of their homes. Whether you need a home for full or part-time living, Wishbone Tiny Homes can help you find a personalized solution. For every tiny house they build, they donate $250 to a non-profit organization. Honorable mentions. Other notable North Carolina tiny home builders are Blue Ridge Tiny Homes and Buck's Tiny Houses in Spruce Pine. We now reach the tiny home builders of the state of North Dakota. First on the list is Tilt Cabins of Minnow, specializing in vertically tilted two-story tiny homes. The team at Tilt Cabins has over 30 years of building experience. Their passion for innovation is evident in their creative home designs. Their homes are cleverly organized and allow for truly comfortable and practical two-story living with a small square footage. They can easily be transported horizontally on a trailer and set upright on location. These unique homes have been featured on HGTV's Tiny House, Big Living. From there, we now move on to the tiny home builders of Ohio, and the first on the list is Modern Tiny Living. Located in Columbus, Ohio, Modern Tiny Living is the Midwest's first fully custom tiny house design and construction company. They have streamlined the process of custom designing and building a dream tiny home from imagination to reality. Their team comes from diverse backgrounds in home design, interior design, zoning, and legal procedure, and can help clients with all matters related to the transition into tiny home living. They strive to be environmentally friendly and offer homes that are completely off the grid. Their homes showcase true genius in their space-saving solutions and have high-end finishings and furniture. Our second Ohio-based tiny home builder is Real Life Tiny Homes. Real Life Tiny Homes is a new tiny home building company in Cincinnati. The company was founded by 3 commercial real estate professionals in the area who learned more about the tiny home movement and wanted to get involved. Real Life Tiny Homes are all customizable and mobile, and they currently have 2 models available for show, the Industrial and the Rustic. Sizes for their tiny homes range from 20 to 28 feet long and can cost between $49,000 and $69,000. Getting a tiny home from Real Life could take 2 to 5 months from the initial consultation to delivery. Our third entry for the state of Ohio is Skosh Tiny Living. Skosh Tiny Living is run by owner and founder Jeff Crone, who first started building homes when he was 12 years old. Around 2006, he shifted from building large houses to smaller structures, in particular because of the inspiration from solar power. He wants his tiny homes to show people that living tiny is not only environmentally responsible, but also highly feasible with a creative and custom design. Skosh Tiny Living can design and build mobile custom tiny homes. Crone's hope is that the tiny home movement can help all people, regardless of income level, to live in a high-quality, custom, comfortable home. And our last entry for the state of Ohio is Small Spaces CLE, a tiny home designer and builder located in Cleveland. Founded by Carl Baldassar and Packy Highland, the company can either personalize one of their 4 models or create a fully customized home, all designed for full-time living. Small Spaces CLE is knowledgeable about incorporating green technology into their tiny homes and aim to build in an efficient and environmentally responsible manner. They will happily ship their tiny homes anywhere in the United States. Prices for weathered-in shells start at around $18,000. Fully finished tiny homes range from $38,000 to $110,000 depending on the finishings. At the time of this article's writing, we were unable to find any tiny home builders for the state of Oklahoma. Do you know of a great tiny home builder? Let us know. So we now move on to the state of Oregon, starting with Tiny Heirloom. Tiny Heirloom is a family-run, Portland-based tiny home company that is recognized as one of the premier tiny home builders in the world. They built 100% custom tiny homes that are tailored to the needs and aesthetic preferences of each individual client. A client's lifestyle and personal necessities serve as the base for each home, and the Tiny Heirloom team uses their expert knowledge to do the rest. Their homes are highly luxurious, made with the finest materials, and built to be practical for full-time living. Tiny Heirloom houses have been featured in Forbes, Country Living, and on DIY and HGTV. Our second Oregon-based tiny home builder is Handcrafted Movement. They are a tiny home building company born out of a desire to pursue excellence and creativity. Their interest in the tiny home movement stems from wanting to question the status quo and explore more simple and authentic ways of home living. Founder Matt Impola has over a decade of experience in the construction industry and has traveled extensively. He combines these 2 experiences into his vision for homes, making truly beautiful, practical, and high-quality spaces. Handcrafted Movement homes have been featured on HGTV and in House Beautiful, Curbed, Country Living, and more. Number 3 from Oregon goes to Tiny Mountain Homes, located in Salem. They offer their clients ways to travel in comfort, downsize their life, and travel with their home without sacrificing quality, craftsmanship, comfort, or affordability. Tiny Mountain Homes offers 12 models in different sizes that can be personalized, or their team can create a custom design for specific needs and styles. They are highly open to client input and offer a great degree of flexibility and openness in their home designs. Their aesthetic expertise ranges from rustic to modern. All of their homes are on wheels and constructed according to the NFPA 1192 Travel Trailer Code and are certified by the RVIA. Our fourth tiny home builder is Tiny Smart House, a tiny home building company located in Linn County, Oregon. The word SMART in their name, written in all caps, is an acronym. S stands for Sustainable Construction, M for Modern Efficiency, A for Affordable Luxury, R for Residential or RV Certified, and T for Towable Anywhere. Their mobile homes are high quality and built on heavy-duty trailers. They offer 7 models ranging from 12 to 44 feet, or will custom design a home to suit individual needs and preferences. Their beautiful tiny homes have previously been featured on HGTV and in Forbes and Curved. In addition to building tiny homes, Tiny Smart House also hosts events, offers hands-on tiny house workshops, and sells tiny house plans online. Our next entry for the state of Oregon, aptly named, is Oregon Cottage Company. Oregon Cottage Company is a tiny home company founded in 2008 by a skilled architect who himself had personal experience living in tiny spaces. The company is dedicated to helping the earth and society. They currently offer 5 models that range in size from 134 to 169 square feet of main floor space. These homes all include a main living area, a full kitchen, bathroom, and sleeping area. Many non-standard features and options are available to customize each of these models, including a number of green features. All of their tiny homes are mobile, energy efficient, environmentally friendly, and handcrafted. And our last entry for the state of Oregon is ShelterWise. ShelterWise is a tiny home design or build firm that has been creating extremely beautiful custom tiny homes since 2012. They have 4 models available on their website that can be customized according to a client's wishes, or they can design a completely new home from scratch to suit your needs. ShelterWise is particularly skilled when it comes to making the right decisions in the smallest of spaces. Their Salsa Box model is evidence of this. At just 96 square feet, it is on the lower end of most tiny homes, and yet, this towable home includes a queen-sized bed, a flushing toilet, an electric hot water heater, a combined shower and mini tub, and a basic kitchenette. We now move on to the tiny home builders of Pennsylvania, and our first entry on the list is 84 Lumber Tiny Living. 84 Lumber Tiny Living aims to help their clients simplify their priorities, live happily with less, and bring a spirit of adventure to their life. All of their homes are under 200 square feet and come in a range of styles, from classic to contemporary. 84 Lumber Tiny Living offers a number of models that can be purchased as a semi-DIY package with a shell and materials, or completely finished and live-in ready. Their homes are available nationwide. Our second entry for the state of Pennsylvania is Liberation Tiny Homes. Liberation Tiny Homes is committed to the idea that everyone should have the opportunity to design, build, and live in their own home. The 3 owners have a combined 45 years of construction experience. Liberation Tiny Homes is located squarely between the Amish community of tradesmen and the creative artist community of Lancaster. Their homes are all at once unique, beautiful, creative, and supremely built. Liberation Tiny Homes offers models that can be purchased as a completed homes or as shells. All homes are built on trailers and designed to be mobile. Our final entry for the state of Pennsylvania is The Unknown Craftsman. They are located in Unityville, Pennsylvania, and they build unique, custom tiny homes. They strive to work with creative clients to design, build, and enhance uniquely artistic homes. Their homes are works of art that are personalized to the owner. The company does not have models designed for master production, but instead works directly with each client to turn their ideas and dreams into a one-of-a-kind reality. Their homes can be built mobile or stationary. The team of the Unknown Craftsman has over 50 years of combined woodworking experience, which is evident in each home. The Unknown Craftsman has previously been named Tiny House Magazine's Builder of the Month. At the time of this article's writing, we skipped the state of Rhode Island as we were not able to find any tiny home builders for that state. If you know of any, please let us know by visiting our website www.homebuilderdigest.com. We previously covered the state of North Carolina, but now let's go to the South and their tiny home builders, starting with Driftwood Homes USA. They create beautiful tiny homes that ensure their clients do not need to sacrifice comfort or luxury by living tiny. Their designs are created to help owners simplify their lifestyle, reduce debt, and live more environmentally friendly. Driftwood Homes can be used for full-time living or as a vacation getaway home. Homes can be customized to client needs, and former models have featured ground floor bedrooms, home offices, and creative space-saving built-in furniture with double uses. Driftwood Homes was Tiny Home Magazine's Builder of the Month, and their Indigo model has been featured on HGTV. Next on the list is Green River Log Cabins. They have been building custom log cabins in the Blue Ridge Mountains in Campobello, South Carolina for over 19 years. Their homes come in many sizes, prices, and floor plans, including many that are under 400 square feet. Green River Log Cabins offers more than 20 pre-made plans that clients can adapt to create the perfect cabin, or can work with a team to design a new customized home. These cabins are all built to be stationary homes, but are typically easily transportable when needed. Homes are energy efficient and take about 2 to 3 weeks to build. And our last entry for the state of South Carolina is a new tiny home builder located in Sullivan's Island, Charleston Tiny Houses Incorporated. Each of their homes is unique and infused with its own personality. The team at Charleston Tiny Houses tailor designs and builds each tiny home to suit their client's lifestyle and meet their goal of living small. Every square inch of their home is designed to have a purpose. Their homes are also energy efficient and use solar panels as well as numerous green building practices. Their homes can be built stationary on site or on a trailer. Construction costs of a custom turnkey tiny home is about $28,000 to $62,000 and take 8 to 14 weeks to complete. At the time of this article's writing, we were unable to find any tiny home builders for the state of South Dakota. Do you know of a great tiny home builder? Let us know. We now proceed to the tiny home builders of the state of Tennessee, and our first entry is New Frontier Tiny Homes. New Frontier Tiny Homes is a premier custom tiny home building company located in Nashville, Tennessee. They believe in thoughtful, creative designs that are client-centered. Their goal is to design and build a home that tells a story and helps support the life of their clients' dreams. Their homes are driving the evolution of the tiny home movement and are some of the most beautiful and clever tiny homes on the market today. The New Frontier Tiny Homes team has over 40 years of building and design experience. All homes are custom designed, although they are happy to base a new home off a prior creation. Their work has been featured on HGTV and in countless tiny home blogs and publications. Our second entry for Tennessee is Incredible Tiny Homes. Located in Morristown, Incredible Tiny Homes builds custom tiny homes that start at $25,000. The company was founded in 2014 by Randy Jones, who hopes the tiny home movement can help everyone achieve the dream of affordable and comfortable housing. Incredible Tiny Homes ensures the highest quality of craftsmanship and work directly with clients from beginning to end to design a home well suited to their needs and tastes. Their homes are all built on wheels. Although all homes are customizable, standard homes come with 2 lofts, white pine on the wall and ceilings, and up to 8 feet of butcher block counter space. Porches and an extra exterior storage are also easily added. Our third entry for the state of Tennessee is Wind River Tiny Home, a company of tiny home designers, builders, advocates, and owners located in Chattanooga. Because the owners live in the same tiny homes that they produce for their clients, they have a unique and practical experience that they bring to their designs. They have over 30 years of combined experience in creative construction. Wind River Tiny Homes hope their tiny homes give their owners the freedom, in both time and money, to live authentically and with purpose. They build from pre-existing plans or can create completely custom homes. They also host hands-on workshops that teach tiny house building practices. Homes can be built on trailers or on a permanent foundation. Up next, we have a double entry in Tennessee Tiny Homes and Tiny Happy Homes. They are partner construction companies that build high-quality tiny homes on wheels. Built in Collierville, their homes are classified as RVs and are road-ready. Tennessee Tiny Homes is an RVIA certified manufacturer, meaning their homes have passed many inspections for safety standards. Their homes are best described as unique, quaint, and comfortable. They show 7 models on their website that have been previously built for clients. New clients can base their homes off these, or can develop an entirely new custom home with a skilled Tennessee Tiny Home team. Complete homes start at $25,000, and basic unfinished shells begin at $14,500. We now bid farewell to the state of Tennessee and head on to the state of Texas and their tiny home builders. First on the list, Nomad Micro Homes of Dripping Springs, Texas. They are a tiny home company with extensive experience in alternative housing. Prior to founding their tiny home company, the owners Alex and Marianne spent 10 years designing and building traditional homes before turning towards eco-friendly small builds. Their designer, Ian Kent, has 35 years of experience in home design and building, and has developed multiple space-efficient designs that are both innovative and creative. These cozy homes have a minimal impact on the environment and can be adapted for off-grid living. Prices for Nomad microhomes start at $28,000. The second tiny home builder on our list from Texas is Zen Tiny Home Company. They are a small family-owned and operated business in Austin, Texas. The company developed after the family had searched for their own tiny home and failed to find one that fits perfectly. From this experience, they saw a need for well-designed custom tiny homes and decided to use their skills to meet it. Their homes sacrifice none of the beauties or comforts of a normal-sized home. They are bright, open, and airy, and come in a variety of sizes. They construct their homes to be energy efficient, and all of their homes are RVIA certified. Texan homes typically range from $55,000 to $75,000. Our next entry is American Tiny House. American Tiny House is a tiny home building company located in the piney woods of Longview. Their talented team of craftsmen and veterans of the construction industry design and build the ultimate tiny homes and cabins. They combine sustainable practices, high energy efficiency, exceptional durability, low maintenance designs, and extreme comfort. Their eye-catching homes are as beautiful as they are livable. The team at American Tiny House can work with clients to create a home that has all the necessary features for their lifestyle and a size that suits their needs. Our final entry for the state of Texas is Kanga Rooms. Kanga Rooms in Waco, Texas is North America's premier designer and manufacturer of revolutionary, high-quality, prefabricated wood product kits. Their structures can be used as homes, offices, craft sheds, or playrooms. Kanga Rooms can be ordered as a build-it-yourself prefabricated kit, or the company will assemble it for you. They are deeply committed to producing eco-conscious, energy-efficient products using sustainable materials whenever possible. Kanga Rooms are strong, beautiful, and adaptable to different needs. Honorable mentions. Other notable tiny home builders in Texas include Austin Tiny Homes, Texas Tiny Homes, Tiny Dream Homes to Go, and Raw Design Creative. We now move on to the state of Utah, starting with Alpine Tiny Homes. Alpine Tiny Homes is a premier tiny home builder in Vineyard, Utah. Founder Boyd Riding started building homes when he was only 14 years old and has been involved in nearly every facet of construction, including architect, framer, mason, finish work, cabinetry, and appliances. Alpine Tiny Homes creatively maximize limited space and meet basic living needs in unique ways. Boyd's motto is that the only limits are your budget and your imagination. Alpine Tiny Homes offers a range of models that can be used as examples for new homes, but they typically build completely custom tiny homes. All of their homes are sturdy, made with high-quality American materials, and stunningly beautiful. Our second and last entry for Utah is Maximus Extreme Living Solutions. They are a tiny home builder offering pre-made models or entirely custom, one-of-a-kind tiny homes. Led by founder and CEO Angus Stewart McInnes, a former NFL player, Maximus Extreme Living Solutions takes pride in building tiny homes that are suitable and comfortable for larger-than-average people. As such, they call their homes tiny houses on steroids. They have designed a wide range of tiny homes, including the Tiny Ski Lodge, which is designed to withstand extreme temperatures, or the Steampunk Adventure Home, which looks straight out of an apocalyptic movie with its exposed metal pipework, custom metalwork, and industrial-looking valves, and a Victorian-era-inspired tiny home for a doomsday prepper client. Our next state on the list is the state of Vermont with two tiny home builders. Up first is Jamaica Cottage Shop, a tiny home building company in South Londonderry. Founded in 1995 by Dominic Mangano, the company specializes in customizable post and beam timber frame structures, including tiny homes. Jamaica Cottage Shop offers tiny house kits, plans, and can also design and build a home for their clients. Built by Vermont tradesmen, each structure has a strong personality with distinctive and aesthetically pleasing interior and exterior features. The company aims for their structures to enhance the natural landscape in which they find themselves. Homes can be built on a foundation or on wheels, and they ship throughout the US and Canada. Our second entry for Vermont is Tiny House Crafters. Tiny House Crafters is a collaboration of 3 Northeastern University graduates, a lifelong contractor, an environmentalist, and an architect, who all share a passion for building and creating. They focus on understanding exactly what each client needs out of their tiny home in order to come up with a clear design and building process that will satisfy all parties. Founded in 2013, Tiny House Crafters has 5 models that can be used as a starting point for a new home, but typically they create a brand new custom design for their clients and build from scratch. We now move on to the tiny home builders for the state of Virginia, starting, appropriately, with its first tiny house building company, Tiny House Building Company. Located in Fredericksburg, Tiny House Building Company designs and builds self-sufficient tiny homes on wheels. They provide pre-made models or can design and build entirely customized tiny homes. Prices for their tiny homes begin around $65,000. In order to help people easily transition to tiny home living, they design their homes carefully to comply with safety standards so that they can be easily financed and insured. Their homes have been seen on HGTV's Tiny House Big Living and FYI's Tiny House Nation. Our second entry for the state of Virginia is Build Tiny, a woman-owned tiny house company in Berryville, Virginia. Owner Robin Hayes has created and lived in a variety of spaces during her construction career, including a number of very tiny structures. Build Tiny offers 7 models, starting at $35,000, which can be customized to client needs and style. The team is enthusiastic about sustainability and applies these to the design and building process of each of their tiny homes. In addition to customizing, designing, building, and selling their own tiny homes, they offer training services to tiny house enthusiasts of all levels. Build Tiny aims to help others join the tiny house movement by helping them bring confidence and quality to their project. We now move on to the state of Washington, where we found 3 tiny home builders. Our first entry on the list is Zill Vardos. They are an Olympia, Washington-based tiny house company run by Abel Zimmerman Zill, a founding member of the American Tiny House Association. One of the most high-quality companies in the industry, they are known for their curved-shaped walls, whimsical light fixtures, non-standard shaped windows, and off-grid options. These homes are filled with light and have a playful feel to them. These funky luxury homes run from $58,500 for the basic 18-foot-long Fortune Cookie to $103,500 for the Moon Dragon. Zill and his work have been featured on HGTV, National Geographic News, Forbes Magazine, OPB State of Wonder, ADR Germany TV, the San Francisco Globe, and in the book Tiny Homes on the Move by Lloyd Kahn. Our second Washington-based tiny home builder is Cascade Tiny Homes. They build high-quality tiny homes with features designed to maximize comfort, beauty, and efficient use of space. The founder has over 48 years of experience building homes and applies this knowledge to making top-of-the-line tiny homes that are easy to live in. Their homes can be used for a full-time residence, vacation home, or backyard guest house. Cascade Tiny Home can work off their prepared model plans or will work directly with clients to turn their ideas and needs into the perfect tiny home. And our third and final entry for Washington is Green Pod Development. Green Pod seems to develop innovative and responsible solutions for housing needs. The company creates prefabricated tiny homes in the Seattle area that provide their owners with a sustainable way to live in a beautiful and healthy environment. Founded by Ann Raab, Green Pod homes are affordable, aesthetically pleasing, environmentally responsible, and extremely livable. Their homes all incorporate the work of local craftsmen, making them unique and high quality. Homes can be designed on wheels or stationary. Honorable mentions. Other notable Washington tiny home builders include Artisan Tiny Houses, Cascade Country Cabins, Seattle Tiny Homes, and Drift House Campers. Unfortunately, we were unable to find any tiny home builders for the state of West Virginia. If you know of any, please feel free to reach out to us on our website, www.homebuilderdigest.com. Next, we start with the tiny home builders of Wisconsin with our first entry, Escape. Escape, in capital letters, has been designing and building award-winning tiny homes for 25 years. Escape homes are based on openness and space. Each home is handcrafted by professionals in Escape's RVIA certified plant and are designed to handle all sorts of weather, from hot summers to freezing winters. They offer 7 models that can be personalized, or you can have them design your own custom home. Common features include panoramic windows, full kitchens, large bathrooms, large first-floor bedrooms, washer/dryers, plenty of storage, full climate control, and off-the-grid options. It is no surprise that Forbes called Escape Homes the world's most beautiful tiny house. Up next, our second entry is Utopian Villas. Utopian Villas is a tiny home construction company in Oak Creek, Wisconsin. It was founded in 2014 by Justin Krager and a few of his friends, who had been running a successful luxury modular home business for nearly 10 years. They create luxury tiny homes and park model homes. Utopian Villas offers 13 standard models, starting as low as $39,824. Each home can be customized differently, but common features include high-end appliances, vaulted ceilings, large decks, spa-like bathrooms, and much more. All homes are built with the environment in mind and can be customized with many different green features. And Utopian Villas are designed for all 4 seasons, a rare quality in tiny homes. Our third and final entry for the state of Wisconsin is Mods International. Mods International of Appleton, Wisconsin repurposes shipping containers and turns them into amazing structures, including tiny homes. Mods president Doug Larson got the idea for this after traveling to New Orleans after Katrina and using motor homes to house his crews during rebuilding efforts. Mods homes come in a range of floor plans, and nearly any special need and design aesthetic can be built in by their crew. Homes can be built in a number of different sizes by using one or more containers. These homes have been featured on HGTV. And to close off this article, we finally move on to the final state on our list, Wyoming, with 2 tiny home builders. First up, Wheelhouse. Wheelhouse is building the next generation of prefabricated modular buildings. They have been building and manufacturing tiny homes since 2006. These high-end homes are 160 plus square feet. They are energy efficient, use progressive space management, and top-of-the-line building materials and techniques. CEO and founder James McKay emphasizes incorporating sustainable building practices and innovative design. In this way, Wheelhouse clients can live large with efficient and convenient luxury in a tiny home. Wheelhouse homes start at $58,000 and have been seen in Forbes, The Times, The New York Times, HGTV, and Mountain Living. And our final entry for this list is Teton Buildings. Teton Buildings is a modular construction company located in Casper, Wyoming. They sell tiny residential and commercial buildings with versatile designs, layouts, and building materials. Teton Buildings was founded in 1967 when they primarily designed and manufactured recreational vehicles and drilling camps. All Teton structures are built in a factory using cost-efficient materials and methods, making them less expensive for the customer and produced quickly. They have a large library of floor plans to meet the requirements of customers, or you can use these plans as a starting point for a custom design. And that is our entire article on the best tiny home builders in the United States. Thanks for tuning in to Home Builder Digest Radio. If you're interested in getting a tiny home built or have any construction work to be done and you'd like to get some free bids, consider visiting our partner website, BuildZoom.com. BuildZoom.com is an online service that helps you find top contractors in your area to your specifications and needs. The best part about all of this is that the entire service is completely free. Check it out today and visit www.buildzoom.com and get started getting free bids and quotes for your construction needs.